Welcome back to another episode of Browntown. I am Maz.
I am Siam.
Moses.
If you're new to the channel, please subscribe, like, check out our other videos. Follow us on the Instagram, on the socials.
Mm-hmm.
You know, DM us your situations and stuff. Sometimes we read it out and we say our opinions on it. But today we're gonna start with what we've always started with for this season. How was your week, boys?
Oh, yeah.
You first, because I will start first.
You have to do it now.
Nah,
It's tradition, bro. You have to start.
fine. Week was... Oh, yeah, it was the opening week of the new barbershop, Cutting Edge.
Alhamdulillah.
So,
Man,
yeah,
clap for
no, I can't lie.
himself.
I don't care. I'll clap for myself, bro. I shot bangs. So, yeah, what do you call it? No, opening day, over 100 customers came in.
Yeah.
And throughout the whole week, it was just booming. Obviously, the 50% helps, but not a lot of them didn't even know about it. So, the fact that a lot of them didn't know is good. Got a new clientele as well. Even over the weekends, when I was cutting, I had my bookings, but I did a lot of walk-ins as well. And yeah, I'm ups this week, bro. I'm ups.
Mubarak.
My bad, bro.
It's gone now though, because I spent money on new trackies and shoes and stuff in it. So
Well done. I
You need
was just
to go
about to
back.
clap for you as well.
Yeah, go back and watch the episode on materialism.
no, it's just I just need new clothes in it. I gave a lot of them to charity.
Talking bare shit.
Yeah, all right then. Go on, Moses. How's your week?
It was alright. Just work, and that's about it.
Yeah, how's the house stuff going?
Work.
Sure. Almost
Long.
done?
Almost.
Almost.
You can't taking the wallpaper off. It was so long.
Yeah, please, if you're ever renovating your house, don't do wallpaper unless you're going to live there for the rest of your life.
And don't put layers of wallpaper on, because oh my gosh, how many
Yeah.
layers was it?
3 layers took me ages, bro.
And the
Took me
wallpaper was
ages.
Inside the
Bro, behind the radiator, behind the windowsill PVC when it got restored. I don't know where.
You know what? Fair play to them. They did a very good job at
Fair.
wallpapering. They
Very
just should
good.
have taken the previous one
Bro,
off.
very good job. Like, lots of issues, but there was another thing, but I'd explain it. It's so long, but yeah.
Alhamdulillah, bro. But yeah, I think it's been an uneventful week.
Swear?
Yeah, man. It's just
How was
working,
your
innit?
Saturday, bro?
Huh?
How was your Saturday, bro?
Oh, I went Miami Crispy. Yeah.
On Saturday?
Oh, on Saturday?
Yeah.
Oh, Saturday was good. Saturday was very good. I was in the barbershop Saturday. Yeah, it was very busy. And I liked it. It finally felt like a little barbershop community. So if you're around the Devons Road area, if you can commute,
Yeah.
come down, join the community, man. No one's turned away. Even if your hairline's a bit messed up like my boy Leo, we've got you, don't worry. But yeah, I actually wanted to start this off here because on my way to Mani, I noticed a lot of this here, and recently in the area, it's been very prominent. There are accidents like every other day these days, you know, like big boy car accidents. And see, there's two things, yeah. One question I had: do you think the driving age, the limit, should be increased? Because currently it's 17. Do you think that should be increased?
Doesn't make a difference. I don't think it makes a difference.
Go on.
A lot of the people stacking are in their 20s.
Mm.
He really doesn't, because you have sensible 17-year-olds,
Yeah.
and then you have irresponsible 30-year-olds. It's like
Yeah.
it's the access they have, is how easy it is for them to drive, and then
What?
bro, it's so easily
How
accessible for them
accessible
to
it is to just
to get
grab
a
a
car.
whizzers and just go.
just get a car. They'll drive without insurance because they don't care. They're like, yeah, you know
So-
what, I ain't gonna get clocked.
So your point is that it should be increased, the age.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Should be increased.
Oh, it should be.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
no,
feel
because
like
first you said no.
Oh, yeah, you said no.
it should be increased.
Okay.
But it doesn't really matter even if it is increased, because people are gonna drive on the Ds, which they do anyways.
Mm.
So it's
Then
like,
that brings me to the second question. Do you feel like driving offences should be dealt with more severely?
ooh, speaking of that, yeah, I did my speed awareness course today. Yeah, shout out me. Yeah. So what do you call it? The stats were 3% of accidents across the UK happen on the motorways.
Yeah.
60-something% happen on in urban areas, and then the others countryside, whatever. Innit? So I was like, okay, cool. So when you said that you saw a lot of accidents on the M-way, okay. So yeah, and I was just thinking a lot of the accidents is just, it's mad, because the video I just showed you of the boys having gas and then wee woo, and then
Yeah.
boom, cars flip. It's a standard now. Now because of that, our insurance is going up.
Yeah.
it's
So
peak.
so then what's the answer?
I don't
Should
know.
driving offences be dealt with more severely?
But by severely, what do you mean?
Like you stack. Let's say you cause a severe accident. I don't know what the offence is right now. Like 6 points and a driving ban or whatever. Do you think you should get cells for it?
Yeah, if you cause an accident or you stack, straight cells.
Yeah.
Get off the roads, bro. Move. You're done. You're
What,
finished.
straight ban and cells?
Bro, go.
Damn.
Not needed.
Yeah, it feels reckless like that and having drugs. as
Yeah,
well.
like, I can't lie.
If you're intoxicated,
Especially if
doing
you're
it.
Yeah, if you're
doing
intoxicated, there's
if you're
nothing
having
about it.
gas, you're high, whatever. I can't lie. 10 years, bro. Just go.
Yeah.
10 years.
Sick of it, bro. I don't want to see you again.
10 years is crazy.
If you're having
bro.
gas and driving, I don't want to see you again, bro.
Do you know how
Bro,
like,
grow
10
up,
years
grow
is,
up.
bro?
No, but
Look, if they're 20 and they're having gas, grow up. So it's 10 years in cell, come back out, you're grown up. Done.
Because
Finished.
the guy that stacked that blue Urus,
Yeah.
he's in 100-something debt.
Yeah.
And
So what, go cells to hide?
no, he's gonna have to pay it off. I mean, his family's gonna have to pay it off, I'm assuming.
Yeah.
But then they need to go inside for however much, like 2 years, I don't know, 5 years.
Okay, let's flip it. Let's say Fed stop you.
Mhm.
You've spun out. You've caused an accident.
Yeah, but exactly, it
Will
depends.
you accept it?
It depends on. That's what I'm saying. It depends.
If you've
on
harmed someone, fair, innit?
Okay.
If you haven't harmed
what
someone,
yeah.
Yeah.
okay, you shouldn't go for 10 years. You harmed someone, 10 years,
Should
bro. Have
be, it
it.
should be a fine, innit? That's it.
No, because I saw on Chubbs' Insta, he messaged the customer saying, "Yo, why you harsh braking?" Because he got the alert on his phone, and then the customer sent him a video. I think a car hit a guy. He's just lying on the side of the road like this, like just not moving.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah. So it's just like every other day, someone's getting hit or a car's
Yeah, he
getting
just showed us a
flipped
video
or-
as well and ends and stuff like, bro, it's long.
Bro, you know, I was mad, yeah. So last week, I think it was on Friday. So I got a call from work, innit, saying, cool, can you tell me what this area is? Obviously, I didn't know what it was, but they were saying that there was an accident that happened. A woman, obviously, she's getting like, what do you call it? Like, her car's getting like booted up by 2 other girls. And it's an older
Okay.
woman, right? So
Yeah.
it's in Roman Road. That woman decided to just lick her off. She's not, bam, hit her.
with the car.
Self-defense.
Yeah. Yeah.
Self-defense, bro.
Yeah, you know what? I hear that one.
Self-defense, bro. She's scared.
If someone's trying to break
She's
my
getting
car,
tormented. Apparently, it's been happening for weeks as well. So she
Yeah.
had enough. She's like, you know what? Bonnet. Boom.
Wait, the same person has been getting...
Yeah.
target.
So those 2 girls have been like targeting that woman for like over 2 weeks, 3 weeks.
Wow, what
I don't know. I don't know what the backstory is, but
Oh.
that's what I heard. And then
No, then fair
Yeah.
play.
No, yeah.
she just wanna
You try
whack
break my windows, you try hit me while I'm
You're
in my
getting
car,
licked.
you're getting
You're
hit.
getting
You're
licked.
getting hit. And I'm sorry, like one day I might hit someone and this comes up in court. But
No, but it's
if they
self-defense.
antagonize me 100%, I'm
It's
gonna hit them.
self-defense, bro.
In that situation, I don't think it's fair to like penalize them too much because what more could she do? Should she get out of the car and fight?
Nah, as in, like, if you go hit them and then you start reversing back...
Oh yeah, that's
yeah,
over.
yeah,
Yeah.
Then I intend
if
to
you're
a bit
hitting
hard.
them
But if
to
you hit
run
them
away,
because
yeah.
you're going that way, whatever's in my way.
Yeah.
have you ever wanted to hit a pedestrian that that's pissing you off?
Have I ever wanted to? I'd be a lie to say no. It would genuinely be a lie to say no.
Yes.
Like some pedestrians, yo. If you are walking on the road, it is my right of way. Yeah, I pay road tax. Yeah, you don't pay no road tax, all right? Get on the pavement. Yeah, if you're crossing dangerously and I'm coming down the road, don't give me a dirt.
Yeah, that
Bro, I
happened
don't
2-3
understand
times on
it.
the way here. You know, when we were like turning, you see pedestrians just on their phone, just walking as if they're
Yeah,
on the
like,
road. It's like,
Right?
If I just went, which I had the right to,
Yeah, of course.
I'm going to hit every single one of them.
100%.
It's not my fault.
Yeah.
Fuck.
But you know what's crazy? In that situation,
you
your
know,
insurance will flip it and say
Yeah,
it's your
they'll still
fault,
say it's my fault.
which is ridiculous.
It's ridiculous.
I'm driving and I know that pedestrians do not have a crossing there, so they should stop.
Exactly.
you know,
But because they're on their phone and they walk
Yeah.
into my path and I hit them because I'm too close to stop, then what?
Yeah, it makes no
No, I
sense.
found out. You know, I found out today in the course. They said that if you get 3 points, obviously it stays on your record for about 3 years.
3 years till you don't have to declare it, 5 years till it's off.
Yeah, cool. So insurance will increase your premium for 5 years
Oh, obviously.
because of that. And I was like, what?
What did you expect?
I didn't know they're going to do it for 5 years because I know it comes off after like you don't have to declare it for 3 years.
Yeah, if you now run a new policy
Mm.
and it's an insurance hack, if you now run a new policy, when they ask you, have you had any points within the last 3 years, if you go to a new insurance provider and say no, sab kuch theek hai. Just gotta know your ways around it, brother. Gotta know your ways around it. Do you know what I found out? Apparently having kids
Helps your premium increases.
increases your premium because kids are a distraction. I always thought the logic is if you have kids, you're gonna drive
You
more
drive
safe,
smart.
Yeah,
yeah.
you're more sensible.
which is what I thought. But I've been told apparently it's not. But I haven't verified it. It's wild to think.
it's
but
wild to think that
It makes sense though
if you say
in
you're,
both ways.
if you say you're gay, your insurance goes down by a lot.
Yeah, yeah.
How much did yours go down by?
My one went down by not that I did it, but obviously I just trialed it. It went from $5,500 to like
I mean, you
2
can
point-
do it. Why don't
2
you do
point
it?
something K.
Why didn't you do it?
Huh?
You're
You
not
have to be
lying.
honest on your insurance thing.
You're not lying, are you?
I am lying if I was to say that.
Are you though? Are you, my brother?
If I was, you beat me up by now. innit? So, but yeah, no, it went down from 5.5 to 2.2.
That's ridiculous.
That's mad.
You know, insurance is such a scam.
It's
man.
a
Yeah,
scam.
I hate
The whole
insurance.
thing's a
I
scam.
hate insurance.
The whole thing's a scam. Yeah, it makes
That's
sense.
haram. But yeah, bro, if my car's parked up and you hit me, why does my insurance go up?
Yeah, it makes no sense.
Yeah, it counts as a claim. Even if it's a non-fault claim, it counts and your premium goes up.
Can I ask a question?
Yeah.
What is a no-claim bonus? What's that?
Okay, so the question for those who didn't hear it is, what is a no-claims bonus? Now, your insurance is an annual thing. Every year that you drive clean and you don't have a claim, so you haven't hit anyone, no one's hit you, you've made no claims that whole year, that's 1 year of no claims bonus. So what it is for insurance companies, if they see that you've got a track record of having consistent no claim bonuses like 2 years, 3 years, they can see you're a very safe and sensible driver who's had no accidents or anything. So they'll reduce your premium and you'll pay less because you're a safer driver. That's essentially what it is.
It doesn't work for me though. I got 4 years no claim bonuses and my price was still stupid high at first.
Do you know how many points?
This was before.
When you first started driving?
No, this like when I had 4 years no claim bonuses.
But how many years
My
into your
points
driving
came
were
in
you?
afterwards.
How many years into your driving were you?
4 years.
You sure?
Yeah,
When did you start driving?
2019.
So 5 years ago?
Yeah.
So when did you do the policy? Last year?
It was the year before that.
Oh, so you had 3 years of driving experience
it
in your
was last
license
year.
and 4 years no claims bonus. You didn't think the clock?
insurance was last year, bro.
Yeah, cool.
My insurance was last year.
And
Really?
you had no claims, 4 years no claims bonus.
Yeah, up to date.
I
yeah.
was in the car when you hit a Focus.
I know.
They didn't claim. What did you claim?
The guy claimed.
I had a no claim bonus on Audi A7 on my first year of driving, and then I transferred that over to my my Ford on my Corsa, and then I got 2 years.
You know what? Yeah, for your sake, I'm cutting that out. For your sake.
Yeah, I was just gonna say. I was gonna be like,
Yeah,
why are
that-
you telling all of this on here? Like,
I can't lie. Just for those who don't drive, if there's ever a claim, because this is public information, if his insurance company see that he could possibly be telling lies, they'll avoid his whole claim. So you are lucky.
Thank you.
Wasted a whole 3 minutes on my pod.
This is break time, yeah?
Sure. I'm going to cut this out anyway.
So sorry, because you ain't got the mic set up, so you're not just refrain from speaking if you can, please. Yeah? Just these won't be picking you up. Also, Moses, what's your Instagram?
IBZZ.M11.
Come on.
I wish it's the other way around. Negative, bro.
Why the handle so mad?
What do you mean?
That's his name, innit?
Weird, IBZZ.
That's his name,
Ibs is
bro.
Ibs.
So what's dot M11?
Dot M Moses.
Yeah, but what's 11 for?
It's my number,
The
bro.
amount of bitches he's got right now.
I was born on the 11th.
What? He's got 11 bitches and you've got 11 stones of bitches. Chill out, man. Yeah, GC, you're getting that one.
You ready to pick him back up?
Yeah, cool.
Also, you're a donor, but why are you saying things like that?
Yeah, like,
And who's gonna cut it out?
No, you didn't.
I promise you.
But
I'm
just
gonna
bleep
cut
it
it out.
out or whatever.
Yeah, I'll cut it. All right, cool.
Cool.
But yeah, I think it would be smart to penalise more harshly. But I think the problem is, because of how insurance works, if you, a brown boy in your early 20s in Tower Hamlets, now get 10 years and your insurance see that, me, a brown boy in my early 20s in Tower Hamlets, my premium goes up because you've crashed.
That's what's been happening.
That's what I'm
unfortunately.
saying. It's
No,
So-
that part makes no sense.
it doesn't. It does, but
It's
it
based
doesn't.
on quotas, isn't it? Insurance.
Because it's not that. It's you've got to understand it. there is a big demographic of a certain type of people that look like us that drive like
Yeah,
idiots.
they do.
Yeah, and
based on
everyone
we
does
do
it because
a
they see
brown boy
everyone do
driving
it.
a hatchback.
yeah,
But as in, how much it goes up by for everyone is ridiculous.
yeah.
Like-
That bit's stupid.
Yeah, especially if you've been on a policy, you had no accidents that year, they increase it for some.
That was only the last renewal cycle. Usually that doesn't happen. It's a very weird time for insurance, but my one went down. I can't lie, so I'm
Is
not
it?
complaining. Yeah. My one went down
Nice.
by like 500-600.
Damn,
Just drive safe, boys. You know what I mean?
I do.
And stay loyal to your insurance provider. Because certain man change insurance providers every year. Sometimes it doesn't help.
Yeah, I don't think I'll change mine anytime soon.
Yeah, bro. This cycle, because I stayed with them, I got price reduction.
How long you been there for?
What was it? Admiral.
Mm.
Want to say like 5 years now, possibly 6. I think I was with Direct Line first, and then moved to Admiral, and I've been with them since. So yeah, 5.5 years, something like that. But yeah, I think one of the big problems, and it's a problem that brings me on to our next problem, is social media makes driving recklessly look cool. And I think that's a problem with social media in general, is that it makes a lot of things look cool when they might not be cool. And it has this whole toxic vibe to it that, fair play, like 80% of the time is not there, but that 20% is what gets you, innit?
Mm.
Like seeing people buying a new car, a new house, new clothes every day. I'm going on a holiday today, I'm going on a holiday next week. Seeing that lifestyle on social media and the way it's amplified and the way it's glorified, I feel like that's what causes such a negative effect on everyone's mindsets relating to certain things. Like in the driving instance, you now see someone hitting 20 gaps in a row and they're glorified on social media. Everyone's like, yeah,
But don't you like
the
it when they do
time
that to you?
stig. Huh?
Don't you like that when they call you time mistake?
No, I've never been posted on a page. I would never do that to myself.
Okay.
I don't drive stupidly, firstly. And if I did, I wouldn't want it to be uploaded on public, places. Because I don't care about validation from other people, bro. I'm not going to lie to you.
Yeah.
But a lot of people do. So, in the instance of cars, do you feel like those pages, like, is it a responsibility of the social media providers like Instagram and stuff to actually take those down, or is it our responsibility not to glorify it?
Nah, people's responsibility not
People's
to glorify it.
Yeah.
That's just what it is.
Yeah.
Otherwise, what are you going to do? Just censor everything that's bad in life. Like, where do we go from there?
Mm.
Social media won't exist. Like,
True. Very true.
yeah, it's just going to be like LinkedIn. Just, you know what I mean? It's just going to be LinkedIn, innit?
Bro, that's toxic for a whole nother reason. man.
Yeah, that's,
Toxic? Why is it toxic?
Nah, it's just the way people,
bro, it's just so fake.
yeah,
It's just- yeah.
that's the best way to say it.
Everything is
I've
glorified.
seen a
Yeah.
few accounts.
Everything
is
of people
glorified
that I know,
in
and they-
the other aspect. Yeah. Everything's glorified in another
I mean,
aspect.
there's good things that are glorified, but sometimes
Ridiculous
it's,
though, innit? Like,
yeah,
But
it's
yeah.
a bit crazy. But I do feel like there's this big social media pressure that's created, and it's only going to get worse. Social media is growing.
Mm.
But I feel like, I don't know how you lot feel about it. Like, let's say when you have kids, how are you dealing with that whole social media pressure? Obviously, you've got younger siblings as well. Let's say your brother now, no matter what, he wants someone clear. You know, you see him dying, he's
No.
moody because he's not getting one
No.
type thing. How do you navigate that, and how do you make them understand?
I'm sending him to a barber shop to clean hair for £3 an hour, and then he can go buy a Moncler. That's fine, bro. Go buy a Moncler, but you're working for £3 an hour because don't deserve national minimum like living wage and that.
Yeah,
£3 an hour is fair. Go clean hair, £3 an hour, and then if you want to still buy it, to see how many hours it took, be my guest in it. I don't care.
Yeah.
But you know,
Fair enough.
No, straight no.
Just straight no.
No, it's no. It's like,
Why?
because one, think of it like this. My little brother right now, he's in year 8. He's got a lot of growing still to do, right?
Yeah.
If it's a case of he's like 16, 17, he's like, the height he's going to be for the rest of his life, cool. Fair enough. And if you want to spend your money on that, cool. Just know that it's a bag. And you can buy a lot more other things with a bag. And then, yeah, it's not needed at that stage of his life. It's like he needs to focus on other things. Like he should be focusing on other things, not needs to, but should be. Like whether it's school, whether it's his ambitions, whether it's like being a kid. And I feel like, yeah, again, the whole glorifying aspect, social media being glorifying, especially music as well, man. Music's been glorifying that as well. To the way in Canada Goose's, Moncler's, Gucci, Louis Vuittons, all that stuff. And our young people, they just want it. Like, they just want all the latest garms so they can be drippy. And a lot of the time is, actually most of the time is for attention from either their mates or girls.
But do you not think like the way you're saying it is the way our parents have dealt with everything, and that whole stereotypical brown way of no?
That's what I was
You
going to say. Like, you know, for the younger generation, you keep saying no, you see what happens, and you've probably seen it firsthand as well.
Again,
You say no, then
How
just
many
carry
times
on.
you
I
say
know,
no?
but again, it depends on one, their friends, to the
No, but
upbringing.
you know what you're doing there? You're just blaming other people like old brown parents do.
No,
You're
but
blaming
no,
other people around.
I'm blaming. Cool, I'll blame.
No, but you're blaming your brother's friends, the
I
people
will.
around your brother.
I will.
But why? Your brother's the problem.
I know, but it's
Sorry,
it's
but
his,
not in that way. It's your parents,
it's
not in
where-
that way.
But, it's,
But
it's
as in,
it's
he's
still-
part
it's
of
where,
them.
no, but it's how.
His friends' parents are going to say the same thing.
Okay, they can, but it's
Oh, you're ridiculous.
no, bro. I'm real. Look, it's a
Look at
case
the way
of-
I took it, yeah?
I'm gonna-
If I make him work in the shop,
Yeah.
£3 an hour at the age of 30.
But realistically, are you gonna
cleaning
make him
hair-
work in the shop?
Yes,
Why
if he wants that, he's dying. He's in the mood for it.
Would you put your son in as a? Would you
Bro,
put him in a barber shop to work?
yes.
Would you?
Yes, it's your shop. You can look after him.
Yeah.
Free childcare. £3 an hour he's working. Yeah.
What? Because we never did that.
Yeah, I don't
If
understand
I
why
ever
you're looking
wanted
all like
something,
that.
Dad's like, all right, come to the shop,
Yeah.
sit down, and
Bro,
earn your wage.
Look, £3 an hour at the age of 13, yeah? He's going to see how long it takes for him to earn a bag to buy that jacket. When he's 16, 17, where you're saying, yeah, it's fine, he can buy it because it's going to fit him now, 16, 17, my son's not going to want it because he knows how long it took him. It's what you teach them. It's not about
Fair
saying
enough.
no, yes, no. What I think is under the age of like 13, 14, teaching values is more important than anything else.
I know, but again, that's what I'm saying. It's like from the way I'm based on how I was raised from. Like, so as a kid, I basically like my dad. Obviously, he always taught me, like, cool. You know what? These are the things that you can get, and you have to work hard for you to get rewarded with these sort of things, innit? So that's been always a part of my mindset. It's like, okay, cool. Your grades need to be like this, and then you can get this. Now for the PS3, for example, that got thrown out the window, right? I had to get the grades and stuff, and then cool, I got rewarded with it. Like my
No,
football
but
shoes as
I'm
well.
giving the PlayStation regardless of the grades.
Huh?
Just monitor it.
Okay, cool, but that's the way my dad did it, innit? Obviously, it worked out for me, like in terms of like, you may laugh about whatever, but I see it that way, innit? Where it's like, okay, cool, they should be rewarded for it. And the whole thing about putting them to work, I'm like, nah, I don't want my son to be working at that age. Like, I'd rather him enjoy himself as a kid.
Yeah,
but why?
The point.
Huh?
But why? If your son, look, let's say my son wants, or my daughter, just before you guys start attacking us for no reason, if they want something and it's within my means and it's not something outrageous, like a games console, if you don't have one, to ask for one, in my opinion, is not outrageous. So fine. So I'll get that for you type thing.
But that's fine. A games
But-
console's fine.
Yeah, no, I'm saying, but in the situation where it's something like a Moncler where there's no need and you just want £1,000 jacket because, you know, Jack on social media has it, then I agree. You work for your money.
He actually does have it, you know, Jack. Barber Jack.
Jeez.
I'm
No, I'm
aware.
joking.
You know,
But,
like, sometimes when you have that person, you just want to slap in the face when they talk. This is him.
Apparently so. But yeah,
Hey,
don't condone violence, but yeah. No, go on.
He's my friend. I'm
Carry on.
joking. Don't take it personally.
yeah, so in that situation, what Moses is saying is something I agree with. It's more important to teach them the value of money. Because I know you're saying you don't want your son to work at 13 or whatever, but I'm not saying I want my son to work
Yeah.
at 13. I'm saying if that's what he wants for himself,
Yeah.
go and do it.
What I believe
Within
is
3
gonna
weeks, you're not going to want to work anymore.
He's
and
going
the
to
Moncler's
quit.
gone.
He's not going to want a Moncler because he knows he's still getting his
Are you
PlayStation.
sure? But
though.
what if,
Yeah.
He's
what if
getting
it happens where he's so adamant of wanting it?
hustler
he-
mindset, bro.
No, but then what if he strays away from, let's say, education now because he's working too much?
You
Oh,
can't work
my-
too much.
Because he's at the barber shop. after
No, not
school
sit at
for
the
an
barber shop.
hour.
What if he looks for another job with better money?
who's going to
He's
hire
13.
him?
Who's hiring him?
Bro, they could go into
Jeez.
drug dealing and that. You know, bro, I'm
Bro,
tell-
that's
bro.
the whole other side
Bro.
of it.
I know, but look, you're saying like, cool, you want to teach him discipline and all that stuff. But imagine the flip side where he's seen, like, say, his boys and whatnot, or let's say other elders that are short and all that stuff, getting this money. Like, you know, they're getting.
But a kid without a job,
Okay,
a kid
cool.
in general, we'll see that same thing. It's the same scenario.
Imagine now he's in year 8, right? He asked the year 11s, yo, how you making all this money and all that stuff, and now they put him on
But,
Yeah.
without
but,
you knowing.
but the kid with no job can do that. So if my kid who has a job does that, that's his choice. Just like the kid with no job who does
I know,
that,
but
that's his choice.
I'd rather like him not
No, but here's the thing.
You've just
What you've said is imagine our kid wants it so much that they start drug dealing. But if you just say no to them, no,
gonna
you're
start
not
drug
getting
dealing.
it. That's more likely gonna end up with them going down that route. No,
Not more likely. I don't see
why
it
not?
that
If
way.
you say straight no to your kid, and you're like no, there's no,
and
you're not
they're like,
giving
"Bun,
them any
Dad,
option
I'm
to
gonna
get
go
it,
do it."
and then he goes after year
You can
11
get
for
an
money.
alternative.
Huh?
So
get
what's
an
the
alternative.
alternative?
No,
Alternative
but
could
you
be
know,
sa-
no, but you know what he just said. What he just said is, if I make my child work at 13 in the shop for £3 an hour,
that could be
that's
an-
now gonna make him drug
Deal, yeah.
But
That's
what he's
ridiculous.
saying
Not
is,
necessarily.
what he's saying is, you shout at your child and say no, you're not getting it, no
See, you're
circumstance,
taking it
nothing.
out of
No,
context.
but that's what
now.
you said.
That's what you said,
So
though.
if you explain it
you're
better,
saying I said something.
but that's what you
But
said.
I didn't say that.
Okay, what did you say?
What did you say then?
Look, if he's working at a shop right now, okay,
Yeah.
cool. If he doesn't like it, for his instance, let's say that's the like scenario that happens. He doesn't like working there
Yeah.
because he's not getting enough money. He's realized that cool is like shit money for like however much hard work he's putting in,
Yeah.
and there's an easier route he finds, which he will see because if he's on social media, if he's in school,
Yeah.
he's gonna see everyone about in the era. He might lean towards that.
Okay.
Why
So
wouldn't
that,
the
that
kid
could
with
be
no
a,
job?
that could be an option, right?
Okay.
Now,
Wait.
The whole
Let
thing-
I want to see where he lands with this. Go on.
no, I'm just saying that. So you
Unless you're saying that's you've landed because you haven't.
no, I'm
It's
not-
been on airlines, bro.
They land sometimes, man. I like. But what do you call it? What's I saying?
Bro,
man?
you get better food in Ryanair than Biman, fam. You're not landing nowhere.
Yeah. So I was saying, you're saying that because he's working at a shop, he's going to become now a drug dealer. No, it's not that. That could be an option. That could happen.
So what are you saying if you're not saying that?
I'm
I'm
so
saying
confused.
there are possibilities.
But there's the
But I
possibility.
would prefer him not to
Okay,
work.
wait. Let me just say something. But the possibility of the kid who you're telling no, you can't have it under
How
no
do you know that's
circumstances.
going to be?
And-
So then how do you
No,
know
but
that's
you're the
what
one who
the
you're the
working
one who
child's
just
gonna
said
do?
you're the one who brought this whole drug dealing
man,
part in.
if I'm
Yeah.
bugging, yeah, you man tell
Yeah,
me.
I'm not sure if like
No, both are
But-
possibilities.
All right,
Yeah,
no,
but
no,
I'm
wait,
saying, but
my preference-
Wait, stop. It's going to be a 1 minute break here because I'm going to cut this bit out. What he's said is he doesn't want his kid to work because what we're saying is if we send our kid to work, he doesn't like the work. He sees that his boys are doing, drug dealing and getting it quicker. So he's going to go down the drug dealing route. It's a possibility for him. But then if you just say no,
to get
Yeah,
the one bag jacket,
but
he's saying
if you say no to him,
he's also
and
going to
he's
see that
making
possibility.
zero money, surely that's also a possibility.
Okay, no, but hold on.
Yeah,
There's
do
an
you know what I mean?
alternative though.
It's better off to go to the
There's an alternative of getting a Moncler jacket instead. It will be like one of them ones where you
Alright,
explain
cool. What's
later
the
on down the
alternative?
later on down the line.
How about this? How
No,
about
hold
this,
on.
yeah? When the camera starts rolling again, when we start rolling again after this cut, yeah, how about you just tell them that you beat up your child, get social services involved, and then the problem's solved.
No,
The
but
child's
what about
taken
this
away.
whole thing? Yeah, but look,
Alright.
if I'm gonna tell it, I'll call.
Do you have an alternative?
Yeah.
All right, cool.
And we're back.
The alternative, right? So, in my instance, where I'm gonna say no, right? It won't be like straight firm, like nah. It will be like okay, cool, no, not right now.
No, but he's talking about it was the point.
Okay, cool. If he's talking about, you can
He
get an
wants it
alternative.
tomorrow, bro.
You can get an alternative.
What's the
What's the
alternative?
alternative?
I'll
Tell
make him say
me.
something like a Ralphie jacket or something like something.
Oh,
like £300 or something like
jeez.
that. Doesn't matter, but there'll be an alternative.
Bro,
there
you're
at the
missing
time.
the point.
You've just gone against the whole point.
The point is he wants that Monclizzy Wizzy,
Yeah.
and nothing you say is gonna stop him wanting it. What we're saying is make him not want it anymore.
The
What
best
you're
way,
saying is
How do you
you're
know that's not
gonna
gonna
make
make him not want it anymore?
If he makes a brag working in the shop, make a bag, spend your money.
if he
In the next year, it's not gonna fit you. Now, the year after that, you're gonna realize
He's
you're
never gonna buy it.
The first time you spent a stupid bit of money and you realized that didn't last, that went in your head, no?
Yeah.
When I was in Subway earning £4.20 an hour and I realized how hard it is to make a bag, I realized, I can't be spending stupid. So, what's your point?
My point is, I don't want my son to work at that age.
But that wasn't
my
that-
child.
like,
That's
I
the
wasn't.
scenario.
I wasn't
No,
saying-
but I get the
I
whole.
wasn't
I
saying
get the
that
whole
at
thing.
12.
Look, I get the whole thing about cool. If
Basically,
he's so
13.
if he's so adamant about wanting it, and like
Yeah.
How
you
you
want to
gonna
make
deal
him
with
work, cool.
How are you going to deal with it? Because if you say no,
My point
your
was
son
just
but
down
my
the
son-
sulk is going to come to me. He's going to be like, my dad's a waste man. He just said no for no reason.
What if you was 13 and your dad done that?
He did do that.
What he did what?
He said no to bad things, but cool, I accept it. I'm like, cool, fine. I just had to like, cool, back up my grades. Cool, now can I get it now? You'll get it. But it wasn't a case of I wanted a Canada Goose or something like that. It would be something within
So then
reasonable
is
price.
your-
Because I understood, cool, what his situation is.
So then if your child wants a one bag jacket at 13, it's a bit delusional, no?
So what
That's
if he
what
gets
we're
if
saying.
he,
How
if
are
he
you gonna
gets an
take that
A in
out of
maths, so you
him?
can give it to him?
Huh?
If he gets an A in maths in year 9,
If he
you can give
pulls
it
out
to
his
him.
grades and whatnot, and
In
he's like,
year
Dad,
9.
and he's like, Dad,
His
I want
grades
this.
in year 9.
Okay, cool. scenario now, yeah.
No,
If
that
he-
is the point.
Yeah, cool. If he gets his grades and all that stuff, and he's like, Dad, yeah, I want this. Cool.
So
You
in
can
year,
have it
in
now.
year 9,
You're
if
gonna
your
get
kid-
him a Monclizzy.
in year 9, if your kid gets good grades, you're gonna buy him a Moncler.
If that's what he wants.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah.
All right.
Alright.
Whatever
Yeah,
your name
you know
is.
what? Whatever.
Save it.
Roll this clip up and
Him,
show it to
her,
me.
whatever
I'll
you
get
are.
on to him.
He's
Get
not
an
gonna
A
want a
star.
Monclizzy.
Get an A star. He's getting you a Moncler. Don't even want it. He's just gonna get it for you. Bro, this has been set in stone. When is the kid gonna be year 9? Probably in about 20 years, depending on when you have a kid. Yeah, you've set this in stone this early. Crazy. That's all right.
That's
Fair
fine.
enough. Fair enough. If that's
Moncler,
If that's what he
please
wants,
become vintage and be worth like 20 bags.
if that's what he wants,
yeah.
and he's backed up, cool.
Okay, so your point was to reward him, and
Which
not
I
to
said
make
from the
him work
beginning.
for it.
But no matter how ridiculous the thing is,
No, because you said in the beginning, I'm gonna say no.
yeah.
I know, but then afterwards I said,
But
No,
also-
you said my
but
dad
also,
bought me a
yeah.
PS3.
But also, it still doesn't
But it's a
solve the
reward,
problem.
though.
Of
But that's never
it's gonna
that's
be
never going to
soaking.
be solved. You can't solve those sort of problems. 'cause
Yeah,
that's,
but
that's
if your
always
kid
going
is
to exist.
no, but I'm saying if your kid is soaking about a Moncler, you're gonna tell him, "Yo, wait a year, get your grades up." Blah blah. He's not gonna wait.
Well, how do you know?
Come on, how many kids?
Bro, I'm saying there's a lot of kids that actually wait. They will wait.
Can't wait for you to have kids.
They will wait. Trust me. It depends on how you raise them from young as well.
Yeah, I can't wait to meet your kid.
Same as yours. He's going to be in my shop.
Okay.
£3 an hour.
Yes.
£3. That's Moses' kid. My kid's getting 2. Yeah, work harder. Get your bread up.
Wow, man outdid me in my own point.
Man,
Ouch.
how
Ouch.
did you him?
Ouch.
Did he do it?
Bro's not even gonna be able to buy water after work.
What is it? He outdid you.
Yeah,
You know what?
wife
No, but
and
you know the worst
chill.
thing is why he's gonna need water because I wouldn't even give him water.
Man said, I'm going to be that sort of uncle. No way.
Show me your grades. All right, we've actually got something sent in to us. Yeah,
Who the hell's sending what? Where's this being sent to?
our Instagram. So if you send it to, our
Yeah, he's the
Instagram,
only
we'll-
person who sees this.
But yeah, you,
Don't worry, we'll include it. So this is on a Reddit. It's r/too afraid to ask. Someone's asked, why do people who are already struggling with money decide to start a family or continue adding to their family? Just curious. All of my friends with kids are broke, stressed, or tired, or all three. It just seems like it's putting unnecessary pressure on the family and especially the kids. What's your take
Oh, and
on
the
that?
kids is one point. Because first I was just gonna say they're probably broke, stressed, and tired regardless.
Yeah.
Affecting the kids. Was
What if he was that kid of that broke family?
What do you mean,
what?
what if, bro? You're just describing our childhood. Fuck, you know. Nah, you're just describing my childhood.
So
like-
the point is, why are they having more kids and stuff like that?
yeah.
In a general perspective, more people with pop shop. You want one for every day of the week?
bonnet.
No, I think they're just having more kids. I don't know.
Some
They just
people
wanna
have kids for benefits.
innit?
innit?
Like, no, but it's capped now.
There's a,
innit?
there's a certain
Yeah, I mean the
It's
government.
Yeah.
capped now. So
before there was a certain group that would have a lot of kids in it, like an 11-a-side football team, maybe 2 11-a-sides for benefits.
Yeah, that's true. But I think that also stems from culture because in a lot of ethnic cultures, having a big family is
See,
your
that's
it's a
wealth.
norm. Yeah,
It's your norm. There's more value coming in from having 8 kids than from having 8 mil in the account. Do you know what I mean? And
I think it's true as well. To be fair, like, I think you'd rather have a bigger family than like just have 1 or 2 kids and stop yourself from having more because of money.
Yeah.
Like, it's not really worth it.
yeah, especially in the religious context, Allah is the provider. You know, you put your eggs in that basket and Allah will provide for you, you know. But I think in that scenario, there's a whole bunch of reasons that people have kids. So it's a very personal thing to ask someone, innit? But I feel like as a sibling, because let's be honest, yeah, everyone's affected by the cost of living crisis, yeah. If you now have that experience to share with 2 other siblings who you can make memories with that don't cost any money, I feel like you'll have a better childhood, even if there is a bit of struggle in it, rather than mild struggle but by yourself. Do you know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
you're gonna struggle regardless. So I feel like a
Yeah,
lot of people.
100%. Because me and Aladdin were chatting the other day, right? In the shop, he was talking about ATZ footballers, that game, right?
Yeah.
So I was telling him, like, oh yeah, me and my brother, like, we shared a room in it for however many years. We used to play that like almost every single night, but it was just vibes.
Mm-hmm.
And now we would play WWE, like WWE, all that stuff to the extent that I was smacked him on there with a remote control. But it's vibes, innit? Because you like, I watch videos of my childhood, and I'm like, cool, I had a brother, like memories there, innit?
Yeah. Yeah, 100%. Look, like obviously everyone's struggle is different, but I'm gonna take this as a average working family struggle, which all of us had growing up. Like we're just average working class citizens. That's our situation.
Mm.
I feel like the memories you make with your siblings is something that, like you say, that when you look back on, I'm not thinking my dad bought me this, you know, my mum bought me this, my family bought me this. I'm thinking with that XYZ that my dad bought, I remember making XYZ memories rather than actually being gifted the thing. Even if it's like we couldn't go out somewhere fancy, but we went to the beach and that was the time of my life type of thing. You know what I mean? There's people who have been on very nice holidays, but haven't, like, they don't know that there's nice beaches in the UK. And for me, I think that's a whole another lost mindset.
Mm.
How are you so absorbed in leaving the country, just because you want to go on holiday, catch flights and all that, that you don't even know that there's stuff in your own country?
Or if you just want to experience another country?
You haven't even experienced your own.
Oh, I know.
How am I posting Dodo and you're like, what country is this? What do you mean, brother? What, are you stupid? Just drive a few hours.
Fairs. I mean, if they want to experience a different, I get that, but some people just want to experience the whole different like culture.
I know, 100%.
But then you shouldn't lose your ways of your own country.
My thing is, you can make those experiences in this country, because some people feel like, and I know some people who do it, I've got to work my arse off and I've got to save. I need to take my family to Dubai.
That's ridiculous.
But that I don't
You're going to
understand.
live in struggle. Okay, Dubai is like an example because it's the
Yeah.
common one. But it's like you're going to live in struggle a bit. You're, working paycheck to paycheck. That's how you're living, just so you can save a bit extra and you can go to Dubai. You could have had 10 holidays in that year. You're telling me, as a kid especially, like go back to your kid mindset, 1 week in Dubai or like 15 different holidays in here. Especially like, let's say you've got a family that's going with you. You're going to remember those more. There's more memories you can make in that. So, yeah, some people, it may look like from the outside, if you don't have a family or like you haven't been brought up where it's been a struggle or you've had loads of siblings, like everyone's situation is different. But it might seem
I don't relate to you guys.
No,
Like,
I deep it
so you
now.
can give us the
so
other
like
alternative,
for
innit?
me, I grew up no siblings at the time.
Yeah.
But my siblings are kids now. So I grew up as just only child, and then I just had my mom. But I can't lie, my mom gave me everything I needed. Like if I wanted the football boots, if I wanted a game, can't like everything. Like, yeah, pretty much.
Yeah.
Like can't really relate to the whole no. Obviously, I didn't ask for a Moncler jacket, I think, but but as in that general stuff, like my mom gave me everything I needed.
Yeah.
And yeah, obviously I didn't have that whole sibling struggle, stuff like that. But yeah, I guess this kind of helps the point of that person answering the question as to
But it's
why.
not even that.
But
I feel
it's
like
one of them ones where I missed out in that aspect of not having sibling relationships, stuff
What
like
about cousins? Were you close with your cousins?
yeah. That's the only reason why. That's the only reason why it was so calm for me.
yeah,
because,
but there you go.
but they've all got multiple siblings, so
yeah,
for them
yeah.
it was normal anyways. But for me, it helped. But not everyone has so
Would
many
you go
cousins.
over like regularly? Would you go over to the house?
Yeah, I said I grew up in my nan's house, innit? So
innit?
like everyone came there every week.
I believe that.
Like everyone came there every week.
Yeah.
So it was just like I didn't miss out on not having people around me. I guess it's tough if you've only got one child or two kids and you don't have family around them, then it's a problem.
That's what
But
I
I had
was gonna say.
family around
Yeah.
me multiple times a week. Like, my uncles and stuff, like when they got married, that's when I was a kid. So when their kids were born, grew up with them, blah, blah. Like
Yeah,
everyone
yeah.
was just around. So, yeah.
And I feel like that's a very brown thing as well. Like 9 times out of 10, you got like 20 cousins down the road from you. So in that sense, that whole sibling experience, I include people like you who may not have your own siblings, but you've technically had siblings like your cousins growing up.
The only reason you wouldn't see them is because of like one uncle doesn't like the other.
Oh, yeah.
No, but in my family,
that
I can't
happens
lie.
a lot. I've seen
In my
that.
family, that doesn't happen. No
That's
matter
good,
if,
though.
If any
That's very
of
good.
uncles, aunts, anyone has an issue, no one's ever said you
And that's
can't go to the
unusual
house.
to hear, you know?
It's still that's one thing I realized though. I realized that one thing if there's ever issues between uncles and aunts, that whatever, they would still say to the kids go, that you go. If they're not gonna go, the kids still go, or they'd go, be all smiley and that for the kids' sake, which I think was the most important thing because that's one thing I also did realize. Like in my family, like everyone's way like more closer and calm compared to a lot of people I've met who I just hear like drama every other day, uncle this, aunt that, and then kids getting involved with beef between the
which is
parents and the
ridiculous.
thing, which is ridiculous. I
Yeah.
think we covered this in early
Yeah.
episodes or something at one point, but
But yeah. So in that situation, I feel like someone from the outside looking in is someone who doesn't have kids or grew up an only child with no cousins, no experiences. Like there's some things, money just can't buy.
yeah.
Yeah, there's certain feelings, certain relationships, certain bonds, certain experiences and memories you look back on when you're older. No money in the world could buy you that.
Because I can't like where I did say my mom bought me stuff, like when she bought me my PS3 when I was like 9 or something. It was great, but the one memory I have of it is the day I bought it, I went to my cousin's house, and I played it over there. And every Sunday when I'd go to the house after fodder and after swimming, I would go to the house with my PlayStation. Like, that's the
100%,
memory I have
that's
of
my
my
point,
PlayStation at that age. Like, my mom has a car. But every week, like, that was the thing, innit?
Yeah,
It was like,
100%.
that's my memory. It's with my cousins. Yeah, I got the PlayStation, which I'm grateful for, but I played that with my cousins every week.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Like, without fail, every Sunday.
100%.
You know that I deep it, yeah. All the holidays that I've been on, the ones that I remember the most is when we went to flipping
Go on.
Devons and Wales,
I remember
and
that.
then when I went Blackpool as well. Even though I was like 8 or 9, I went with my cousins, but I remember even though the weather was shit, but it was just 3 days of just vibes.
Yeah.
It was just hella, and I met new people. Then I still remember them, even though I met them once. Still remember them. Still remember the faces and everything because the memories was just that good.
Yeah, exactly. Like,
Yeah, kind of most of the memories are like of all the beach places.
Mm.
That is pretty much
yeah,
how we grew up.
100%. I feel like we've all had similar experiences. in
Yeah,
that
I never
sense.
went on a single family holiday in my life. My first holiday was when I was
Oh, when you went,
yeah,
older, yeah.
I think Spain.
Okay.
Yeah, that was my first actual holiday. I went Desh, obviously, but that doesn't really count. I was like
Yeah,
10.
no one
Yeah,
counts
that's
that
shit.
pretty
Yeah,
much
I
my
mean,
first
like,
ever.
that
like,
don't count.
Lad going out proper holiday.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I'm just saying in terms of like, I don't know if you went with family anywhere. Have you?
I went Dash, but I don't really
Yeah,
consider
so yeah,
Dash.
apart-
as a-
Okay.
Yeah, it's
I
the
think in
same,
that
yeah.
sense,
We
I
have-
was the only one that actually been on family holiday.
So you went on a holiday, yeah. Like, we went like, on day trips in the UK and stuff.
Yeah,
but as in like actual holiday abroad, nah, never.
yeah. But
You've actually been to bare places.
for me,
Yeah.
too many countries, bro. Shout out my dad, like genuinely shout out my
Drives.
dad. Yeah,
A lot of the places you've driven to.
yeah. But the where people haven't even flown to, my dad has driven me there. It's crazy. Like shout out to him, and it teaches you a lot. And that's what I'm saying. Like, for the price of I don't know, taking a flight to Turkey and a resort there, for less than that, my dad showed me half of Europe. So, bro, yeah. So it's not that, why is everyone struggling and why are you having 3 kids if, your income's low? Like, you can't put a price on what those kids can help each other with and the experiences that you can make with those kids and stuff like that. Because you don't have to spend a lot, man.
Yeah.
Like, you really don't. Like, you might not see them going out every day like you are, but that's not what their happiness is. Their happiness is the family night in. Like, that's way better.
Yeah,
you know
that's
what I
what
mean?
you'd
Like-
remember when you're older.
100%.
But I think, if we go back to the question on the other like side of things, it's probably like, I guess if someone has a few kids, I don't know like what kind of generation they're talking about, but in, like if they're talking about,
Well, they're talking like, this is someone who's talking about the people they're seeing around them.
they're in their 20s, I'd say.
Late
so let's
20s.
say they-
so their friends
yeah.
are like starting
Yeah, so
families.
let's say
Why are
they,
they still
let's say
having
they're
more
like
kids?
27, 28,
Yeah.
and then now they've got the 3rd kid and they're struggling a bit. I guess it's just something you've got to think about in terms of like, what position you are financially and stuff like that, and just how well it can be. Obviously, if they're struggling, I guess that's what. If they're asking about that, then yeah, maybe hit the brakes on it for a second, and I don't know, pick up some more shifts or something. I don't know, but
Yeah. If you can't
like,
afford like heating in your
yeah,
house, and
that's what I'm
stuff,
saying.
that's
Like,
one question.
yeah, I just don't know what like range or
Yeah,
what
I
the
don't
tax is
believe-
Yeah,
saying.
'cause they didn't give one.
Yeah, they
but
haven't
I'm
said anything, that's
assuming
what I'm
it's
saying.
like
If they're just saying
the
like,
average struggle.
I
innit?
feel like if they're talking about average struggle,
Yeah,
where
average
most people
struggle.
just see it as they're not living luxury,
Yeah.
because that's a lot of things I hear.
Yeah.
Like, a lot of times I've heard people say like, I wouldn't want to have bare kids right now and stuff like that because The holidays and that are a bit expensive. How are you gonna pay for all these? Now, if you're talking about the absolute luxuries, then yeah, like
Yeah,
it's just not. It's gonna be expensive. It's gonna be stressful if that's what you want. But
100%.
if you're living a normal life and you're content, and you raise your kids with that content, in them, then it'll be all right, innit? It all works out. Like everyone's gone through it. It's just now that like I guess social media is everyone's going abroad and families are going abroad and taking the kids abroad and blah blah. Like that's just probably where they're all swung at. But
Yeah.
yeah,
The one that I think for me, it was easy when you're first getting into the social media game to be swept up by that. But sometimes when I'd go to like residentials or like group settings and we talk about like countries you've been in XYZ, people would only say one country. Like, yeah, my family took me to Turkey. We had the time of our lives. Bro, I could name like 10 different countries I've been to by then. And they looked at me like I was like...
Living luxury.
Yeah. And I'm like I'm not poor, but I'm not well off type thing, innit? Like, I'm just in the middle. Like, we're average.
Alhamdulillah.
But, yeah, of course, alhamdulillah for everything, man. But, yeah, it's like to them, it was like I was the most privileged person there. But I wasn't. Do you know what I mean? So... sometimes when you sit down and deep it, like there's a lot that you have to be grateful for that other people haven't had. But just because they've got a story highlight of it and, they're showing, I don't know, Antalya one week, Marrakesh the next week, that doesn't mean that they're living the experiences that you're living, firstly. And it doesn't even mean that they've got happiness.
Yeah, because some people go there just
Take a picture and
take
dip.
a picture and dip, yeah. Catch a fish.
Bro, do you know how easy it is to do that?
Yeah, I know.
To plane hop.
yeah.
£30 flight, take a picture, £30 flight, take a picture. Bro, I look like a millionaire.
Because one of
Forex
those,
traders.
you can go bare places,
Oh
but if you
my
don't have
God.
memories, then-
They just have a batch of photos loaded and they just dish it out on socials. We laughing. Oh.
Yeah.
Fairs.
but yeah,
What are you going to say?
I can't remember. I actually can't remember.
But yeah,
Which out of the places you went to, right, with your dad, and obviously you went to however many countries, which one like stood out the most?
Switzerland.
Why?
Switzerland is beautiful,
Chocolate.
man.
That's what Belgium's like.
Nah, Belgium's got better chocolate.
Is it?
Yeah, Belgium's got better chocolate. But
I
Switzerland...
still probably eat it.
Yeah, 100%. Nah, Switzerland is... It's just... Like, scenery-wise,
Yeah,
it's
that's
just
it's
amazing.
a place
I
you
hear
gotta
the
go.
standard of living there is like
Yeah, apparently it's
It's
banging.
stupid.
It's expensive there.
But apparently,
Life is
but
expensive
it all
there.
works out for them. Like,
Yeah,
because
they make
their
it.
salary
They
and
make
for
it.
them,
Yeah,
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 it's
yeah.
banging.
For
like
us,
yeah.
that's one place that the London looks cheaper.
Is
It's
it?
crazy. It is, bro,
Nah, even Sweden as well. When I went to Sweden, it was.
brother.
But I
we're
know here
paying like
Switzerland is.
I'm talking back in 2013. You could go get a biryani for £8 down here, yeah, in a luxury place. It was £20 over there at the time
Oh wow.
for a standard biryani,
Oh,
bro.
wow. Bro, you're getting family platter meals back
They
then.
must have
I was
Red
like,
Bulls.
"Ah,
mean,
yeah, I
They
mean,
must have Red Bulls for like £5 or something, man.
Bro, I didn't drink Red Bull, so I don't know. But I lost my dad because I know his bank account must have taken a hit. The amount of Red Bulls he had. Switzerland is not cheap, but
That's a life hack. Carry Red Bulls with you.
We did do that when we went to with the Devon. Now we got bare boost cans that time.
Yeah, I don't drink that nonsense, so it's calm. But yeah, I feel like if I like ask you guys, what's your best childhood memory? Just without giving me the memory, is it a memory of just you alone?
No.
No, 100%, right?
No.
I don't think anyone would ever say that.
Some people have no choice,
Oh yeah.
but they might make triple our salary. So so who is wealthier? Do you know what I mean? You might have more disposable income, but you haven't got a single memory that you can share with someone else. You know, to me,
Mm.
that's the saddest thing ever. Like, obviously, for some people, that is just your situation. And I'm not trying to clown you for it, but to put it into perspective that some people are wealthy in one way and some people are wealthy in a whole other way. And if you are from the outside looking in, you're not going to see that. You're not going to see the wealth that other people have. And
So what would you consider like in terms of disposable income is wealthy enough
what, to live?
and be happy and be able to have like memories with like say friends, family, all that stuff?
Okay, on an actual, what I would consider comfortable for myself
Mm.
is not what I think can be done on. So there's
Mm.
two different answers to that.
Yeah, go.
It can be done on a salary of 40, 50k.
Mm.
It's actually not a problem. Yeah, you can even do it on 30 if you can live frugally sometimes. Yeah, which you should be doing anyway. For me, I've always said like around 120, 130, and I won't complain. Inshallah.
Inshallah.
But I think it differs for everyone. I think your one's quite similar, no? What you'd be content with.
It's 5 bags a month. Yeah, 100 a year.
Yeah.
Similar, yeah.
Right? I feel like 100k has become the new 60k.
Yeah. Like before, when we were younger, you heard about 60k and you're like,
your eyes
bro.
lit up, innit?
Yeah.
Now if I hear 60k, I
now,
think
bro, it's
standard,
like-
bro.
Yeah, 'cause
60k is bang average, bro. Like, it's nothing special. Like,
Yeah.
now if I hear 80k, you know, at our age, or, you know, like, under the age of, like, 30, if you hear 80k, like, alright, cool. That's the levels. But back then, it was like 50k, 60k, you're like, that's the dream.
You know what made it a hit for me a lot? Because, you know, a lot of people don't under like salaries, say on the 30s or whatnot, but they're getting like, say, 2,000-ish a month, right? Alhamdulillah, during that period on Eid, I made roughly that much cutting hair, right? So for me, it's like, if I can make this much in like 4 or 5 days, just cutting hair, just working, like grafting for a few days, innit? Yeah, it's like, nah, like,
Is your barber shop tax paid?
that was the only source of income I had at the time. I was earning under 12k, so
Okay.
yeah, that 2k alone set me off for like 6 months.
Oh, fair enough.
Did you pay an eye?
But yeah,
No, but yeah, that itself, like, put into perspective, is like, okay, cool. You know what? Like, I'd want to earn at least probably about 5 and be comfy.
Yeah. So, shout out my boy Leo behind the camera. There's a statistic here. Shout out Leo and Aladdin. How many people earn over 100k?
In the UK?
So, okay. According
Percentage
to
of
government
people.
data, what percentage of the UK earners earn 100k or more per year?
1%.
It's 1%.
It's a bit more than that.
Really?
Is it
Oh.
over 10?
No.
The top 1% of earners is a whole different thing, which is
Oh,
Okay, that's 250 above.
Probably
And
got-
it's
yeah,
about-
yeah,
it's
there's
about-
a whole-
so-
There's another section called top 1% of.
No.
Yeah,
They
Wait,
have
so-
more wealth than the rest
Everyone
of the
combined.
99.
Sorry, carry on.
Did you say,
Repeat that
did
question?
you say UK?
In the UK alone.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we're not including like these billionaires from America.
Yeah.
Salary earners who
So,
earn
yeah.
more than 100k annually. How
12.
many?
Oh,
Yeah.
12%.
Okay, 12%.
you know what? How common I see it nowadays. I want to say something that salaried workers, full-time salaried workers.
Yeah,
Oh.
I mean, it just says how many earn over 100k.
According to HMRC, you know.
What's
Yeah.
HMRC?
So it's mainly salaried. A couple
That
self.
doesn't include the drug dealers. Drug dealers, no, not involved. No drug dealers.
A part of me wants to say that 15, but then a part of me wants to say 8. So I'm gonna go with 8.
Gonna go with 8, and you
Yeah.
said 12. It's actually only 4%.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. 4% of the UK population earn more than 100k per year.
Also, sorry, just to add to that, I don't know if the Max picking me up, but that was in December. Now we hit 5%, so it's
So it's 5% now.
Okay, so
Because in
it's gone
December
up
it's 4%.
to 5% since this survey was carried out.
Yeah.
But still,
I guess it makes
Rishi
sense.
Sunak has been like, yes.
I guess it makes
My
sense in
mandate's
the
working.
context of it also includes not London, which is a big part of it,
Yeah.
because I think that's where the big difference is. Your salary can drop by 20k, just not being,
just
Yeah.
moving out of London.
just being out of
100%.
London. So, but
What do you think Manchester and that is going to catch up to like London in terms of?
Soon, you know.
I think,
Soon. Birmingham's getting there, I think.
yeah, I think
Huh?
Manny
Is it?
and
Birmingham's
Bram.
getting there, but Manchester will be first.
Yeah,
Manchester will be the next.
yeah.
city
Manny
that's
is
a
the
hot
next
spot.
spot.
So
I don't
moved
know
there.
how I think.
So moved there.
You're gonna move to Manny.
So after like United started winning and stuff, then.
Nah, I'm alright, you know. I like London. I'm a London boy, man. Huh?
Money.
Sorry? Did you enjoy the Peugeot? Yeah, chill out.
apparently even the stadium was crying yesterday. That's what I heard.
Yeah,
Oh.
the stadium was crying yesterday. Yeah, go on, lay it out. Come
I
on.
actually thought you got hit by the
No,
lead.
I was not sitting there, so
No.
I was fine. I did not get rained on. I didn't experience the Trafford falls.
Did you see the away changing room? He was leaking as well.
No, because I don't actually play football there,
No,
so
but
I can't.
didn't you see
go
the
into-
videos?
No.
It's mad.
I can't believe you went there, watched that horror, got soaked, had a shit day.
But you know what? It's a memory for him.
It's a memory.
Mid, absolutely mid.
memory.
I don't know. The weather here was bagging yesterday.
Yeah,
innit?
it was
It was
nice.
bad,
It was
yeah.
nice.
I miss
But
Summer
we didn't do
League.
anything.
I missed summer
so-
league. I missed good weather. I missed a lot of things, and then to top it off, today Sports Direct gave me the wrong package. So it's been a great week, guys. It's been an amazing week. Huh? Yeah, the food also took me out. So that
Would you
was
have yesterday
amazing.
Miami's?
Miami crispy.
I thought after the last time we had it, it wasn't even that nice.
It was actually better this time.
Is it?
Yeah, it tasted a lot better this time. I don't
I
know
don't
why.
remember that one.
The burger just was a lot nicer this time, but still, I called it. I knew it was
Which one's the Miami? Is that the?
Did
orange
you-
shop that dips
Yeah,
it
didn't
in
you come with
chili.
us last time? No, he was time.
He didn't have it with
Oh.
us. He's only had the Archie's and
There was something else you had. That yellow shop or something. Can't remember.
Yellow.
was it next to the vape shop?
I think so.
Nah, he wasn't there that day. 'cause
Nah,
it
you
was
weren't
me-
there,
it
but
was
there's
me, you
another-
and Tammy that day.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Another time we went, there was another place. I don't
No,
know.
we
Oh,
went
you
to
went
PFC
Trafford
next to the.
And the
Yeah,
PFC,
no, I remember Trafford.
No, we went to the PFC
I went to
next to the
PFC, yeah.
stadium. Miami Crispy's not next to the stadium.
I'm thinking of another. Oh, I think it's the day I just went with Tammy. Oh,
I
yeah,
don't know.
yeah.
Well, he didn't take you crispy. Crazy. Don't worry, bro. I'll treat you right.
I'm alright, bro. You got food poisoning from
Go
that.
Oldham,
it's
bro.
not food poisoning. I got a 100% spicy double
Bro,
burger.
go Oldham. The food's
They,
nicer there.
they dip it in.
Where,
cheese sauce.
you want to go where? Oldham.
Go Oldham. The food's nicer there.
In Oldham?
Yeah,
Yeah. What's in Oldham?
Virginia's and Havana.
Okay.
Why'd you know that?
Because when I was staying at Manchester,
Why were you staying
Why'd
there?
you go to Oldham? Why'd you
Uh,
stay there?
stay at Oldham. No, I stayed at Manchester
Oh, so
for
why'd you know
uni.
about
Yes,
Oldham?
why'd you go to Oldham?
because the food place is nice.
Oh, is it?
Yeah,
Oh, who'd you go with? Because you never took us.
whoever I was with, there, innit?
Yeah, who were you with there?
I got a few mates.
Hey,
Do you want to know the names?
Don't let your kids move out for uni, man. These kids are bad mind. Keep them at home.
Would you let your kid move out for uni?
Would you?
What?
Let your kid move out?
Depends on where though. Like where. Like if
Why?
it's at Coventry University where I know it's like full of madness, no.
Every uni's full of
Every
madness.
uni
No,
has
but
madness.
if there's a uni that has a reputation for being like
It doesn't make a difference, but you
Yeah.
do the same
does,
thing
man.
outside of home.
it does. Like say if you like moves up to
We
Oxford
know,
or
we know,
something.
we know.
Oxford.
Bro.
I
Yeah.
know Oxford students, bro. Oxford is
you're
nuts.
not- yeah, you've lost your mind. You've
You
lost
just
your
don't
mind.
see it because their PR team's like Bellingham.
Yeah, bro. And if, bro, you've lost your mind.
Yeah.
Bro, we know man them from ends.
Let's
who-
see innit?
When they
You
went
see
to
how they
sixth
turn out
form,
innit?
when they went to sixth form outside of Tower Hamlets, and then they turn all mad.
Oh yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So, and
again,
you're
it depends
thinking-
on how they are, innit?
Bro, yeah, that's what I'm
Yeah,
saying.
I went sixth form outside the timeless. I was alright.
You sure?
Yeah.
If I speak, I'll be in big trouble.
Hey. What are these
But
allegations?
yo, speaking on Bellingham, yo, I don't understand why he gets the hate. I know it's off topic, but I don't
I
understand
was
why he
gonna
gets
say
hate.
we didn't even get Moses' opinion.
On what?
Moving out for
Oh,
uni.
yeah.
Oh.
Would you let your kid?
Depends.
On?
How they are, innit? Like,
Yeah.
I'll try my best.
Like you.
Like me,
Yeah.
the person, no. Nah, like me back then. No way. Like, nah.
What about you now?
Me and that, I still know.
Yeah.
Why'd you have to do that?
what about you?
Me?
Yeah. If you're how you were when you were like sixth form and like uni times.
Yeah. I was gonna go Cambridge. They didn't want me. No, I went for my interviews and stuff, but I think my mum really didn't want me to go, you know.
Is it?
Yeah, she cried.
So
I just went for an interview, man. I'm not actually there. But yeah, it's the only time my mum's broken down.
Nah, I think if I actually got into uni, I would have went out of London, 100%. And I don't think my mum would have
Where?
said anything. Huh?
I don't think I'd let my kid go though.
Huh?
I don't think I'd let my kid go. I
Why?
feel like just because the whole idea of you need to move out to learn independence, XYZ, stay at home, get a job, grind. I think that's way better.
Nah, I don't know. I would have went. I know I would have.
But
But now that I haven't moved out, I'm so grateful I didn't. Do you get
But
it?
why?
Huh?
Well, because what?
But how
I
do you
had
know
a
what-
secure job that was guaranteed
But
there.
but the general spectrum, yeah. You're saying about what? Like start grinding or what at home? What are you saying? Stay
yeah,
home.
like there's certain opportunities I wouldn't have been able to do if I moved out, such as my media stuff, because I need to be here 24/7 for clients.
But what if they did it over there? Like it depends what they're doing, innit?
Obviously, it depends what they're doing, but in the sense that a lot of the stuff you build up somewhere else, it might be hard to. Like, let's say you're finding your feet in an industry and you want to start that during uni. Sometimes it's easier if you're already at home. Based on the industry, 100%.
Yeah, but I feel like in general, I wouldn't really put that as anything to it.
Let's say
Because I feel like like there's also it's just life, innit?
No, of course it's just life, but for me, it's
I feel like it has
one. It limits certain things,
Mm.
certain lifestyles.
Yeah.
You can't come home at 6 a.m. from a party because you're not going to the party.
How can you stop them?
Even how can I stop?
How
them?
can you stop them from going to a party
No.
at 8 a.m.? They're going uni. They're saying they're chilling. Are you gonna stop your kid from chilling?
100%.
You'd actually stop your kid from chilling?
Of course not.
Exactly.
No, but as in, there's that whole. It's
just
not. It's not about me
It's just
stopping
they're
them.
just gonna drink till 1 a.m.
Nah,
and come home at 2.
Astaghfirullah, inna Allah al-Ghafur Rahim.
Obviously, it's a
No,
joke, but I'm
it's-
saying, as in, that's your point.
As in, no.
Taking
It's
me
that
to 6
whole
a.m..
consciousness of I'm in my area. My uncle
I have
is
to
next
behave a
door.
certain way.
Uncle Moses has his goons watching me. My dad's probably gonna come spin my jaw because he knows when the parties are. You know what I mean?
Moving like Ishak. Why do you know where the parties are?
Because I know about uni. Like,
Um,
listen, Ishak still goes to the parties.
I know.
I just know when they are. How do you think I'm gonna find out?
But yeah.
Bro, where you at?
But yeah, I think that's a long conversation for another day.
Yeah.
We'll
I
talk
already
about
forgot
uni
I already
life.
forgot what it was, yeah.
We'll talk about
Oh.
uni life. So
You got ADHD, bro.
send in. Oh, this guy. Please, yeah. Stop self-diagnosing yourselves with ADHD and passing on to your friends and diagnosing your friends. You don't have ADHD. You just lose attention sometimes. All right. But on that note, please send us in your stories of, wild things in uni or why you're grateful for moving out or not moving out during uni. But for now, that's Brown Town out.
Season wrapped, innit? Sorry, I'm just saying this is the last episode, innit?
Nah, it actually is. You know, it's
Go
a
on,
good point.
say
It's
it.
a good point. I'll let him off.
Say it.
I'll let
It's
him
the
off.
last
Go on.
episode. And that's the season done.
Oh, okay.
That was.
Stay there. Don't go anywhere.